Let us cast our minds back to late 2002. We are in the midst of a Schumacher and Ferrari domination era. He has just finished every race that season on the podium. We have a change of regulations coming up the next year. The end of an era of both regulations and F1 games. Hi there and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Amy. I have an unhealthy obsession with Formula 1. Today, we have a little gaming video for you. In this little mini-series, we are taking a look at some of the most popular Formula 1 games of all time and the context that surrounded them during the actual F1 season. I don't know, I'm just very interested in how the correlation between the popularity of F1 and the popularity of its games, how it correlates. So that's what this little series is going to be about. And I will also be having a go at each of the games. However, pre-warning, I'm not the best player and I am also overly competitive. So rage essentially is going to happen, but that's fine. So to start this series, we're going to start with an absolute icon. One of the most popular F1 games of all time. It is F1 Challenger, or F1 99-02. Yeah, it depends on what console or PC you're playing on, what it's actually called, but yes. From here on, it's going to be referred to as F1 99 because I can't be bothered to say them both. In late 2003, Formula 1 signed an exclusive contract with Sony that would start the following season that barred any other developer from creating F1 games. This included EA, who decided to make another game, pretty much including 4 seasons worth of content from the 4 previous seasons that they were actually licensed to produce. And this is how we got our first F1 game that actually included multiple seasons, and it could sort of be more of a career mode. This sort of thing evolved into what we know as career mode today, essentially, resulting in the first F1 game to contain a variation of the iconic career mode that we all know and love today. Except, you could only play one season and couldn't really build up your team over the course of all 4, so there's that. But if we ignore that, career mode, it allowed you to create a racer ID with your nationality, number, team you wanted to race for, all that sort of stuff that again we still see in games today. The only sort of difference is that those 4 seasons are completely different to each other. From driver changes to livery updates, different tracks being added and removed from the calendar, regulations, performance updates based on where the teams were in the real life seasons. It contained that within each season, which I think is pretty cool. So it very much was designed to reflect the real life sport. And I think this is another reason it was still so popular, even though the sport in real life might have dipped in popularity when it came to 2003. Now this game came off the back of a dominant Schumacher season, as I said, not unlike the one we are seeing with Max Verstappen at the moment, resulting in a significant drop in TV viewership. We of course see this pretty much any time we get a massive period of domination, and I'm going to discuss this in a future episode of the series when we get to about 2008 and the start of the Vettel and Hamilton domination eras and how those caused a drop in popularity of the sport, but we'll get into that at a later date essentially. Anyway, as I was saying, this followed an absolute peak in 2001 that we haven't really seen since then, until of course Drive to Survive came along. So F1 was hugely popular in 2001 and the start of the new century. All of this could have potentially affected the popularity of the game at its time of release. However, this certainly didn't affect its ratings, with sites like GameSpot giving it an 8.9 out of 10. They really couldn't have given it a 9. Had to be 8.9. Fair. It is also known these days as being really popular among the modder community, as you can easily download the game and mess with the code on your own laptop. Even I could download it on my laptop, and that is saying something. Some people would even describe it as the start of modern sim racing as we know it today with its handling model. So without further ado, let's give this game a try, shall we? Ignore the fact that we have an outfit change. Didn't record the first time I tried to do this, so this is my first reaction, but it may as well be. Although this music is such a vibe, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I believe it is recording this time, which is exciting. So as you can see, we are going to be racing as Kimi in his little McLaren from 2002. so I'm very excited. 2002 my birth year. I have already raced the Australian track, so we might try a different one. Where else do I absolutely adore? No, it was just Monza on the weekend, so we'll play
just
Monza.
A few kilometers to the north of Milan, the legendary Monza circuit combines long straights with a mixture of chicanes, fast sweeping and 90-degree turns. The dedicated motorsports facility is the spiritual home of Italian motor racing and a cathedral for Ferrari and their fanatical fans, the Tifosi.
We are just going to do one practice session, and that's what we did last time. And I'm actually qualifying this time. Last time I completely accidentally skipped qualifying. So, I am playing on keyboard as well. I tried using a controller, it wouldn't work, and I'm not bothered to set that thing up. Not today. So, can we go? Excuse you. I was pressing the button. I forgot what I like set the keys to be. Okay. I don't think this is necessarily the correct line, but that's okay, that's fine, we move. Again, I did talk about this before, but the graphics are actually pretty impressive considering when it came out. Like, 2003, hello, like these are not bad. And again, I do appreciate the advertising is of course like true to the time period it came out, so like, these were actually the sponsors that were there, so it is very true to life, and I do like that. So true to life in terms of car performance, as we will see when we get to the actual races. Pay attention, do not crash the car. Do not crash the car. As you can see, they don't quite get the undulation of the circuit quite right, but that's okay. Again, that was a totally illegal line. I don't know what any of you are talking about. Okay, we will do one more practice lap and then we'll go into quali. I think that's the plan. That's the plan of action here. We're going to just skip quali and we'll put us at the back again, because we did seem to do alright from the back. In Melbourne, we came through to finish 7th from the back of the grid. So that, again, pay attention to where you're driving. This one doesn't have too many corners, so there was actually very few opportunities for me to actually F up too badly. Being said, it is me, so yeah, I very much. Oh, I can actually tell that was gravel and not grass. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. I'm sure it would feel a lot different if I was using a controller or a wheel, but I'm not. Maybe for the next F1 game we'll do that. But yeah, we'll do it for next week's episode. By then, it'll actually be like a PlayStation game, and that is so much easier for me to set up. Oh, that is a lot of wheel spin. My bad, y'all. I think we're going to cook these tires today. Ow. Just hefty impact. Okay. Alright, we are. Oh, there's 4 practice sessions. Sick. We're also skipping qualifying. And the warm up. We're just gonna go to drive. And again, there are grid gullies here. There are officially grid gullies. Let's get into it.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to Italy.
I love Italy.
The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula One.
Look what it is. Okay, last time I absolutely flopped the start. I accidentally went too early and then too late as well. I don't know how it's possible. I totally pressed the wrong key, but that's okay. The AI are all gonna go into each other. Okay, so it was good. I missed the start on purpose. Clearly. That is a lunge and a half if I've ever seen one. Totally legal. Legal maneuvers here only. It's like 11th. We're gonna ignore me crashing into the back of a totally Nando, if I'm being honest. I can again, wow. Okay, sneak around from that, no. It's fine. We'll get him. Thanks. Slay. And then overtake. See, I'm too good at this game. What can I say? I'm just incredibly gifted and talented. Easy. Okay, don't get too cocky. Do not get too cocky, okay? I'm also in McLaren, so I do expect myself to be doing wonderfully. Because again, the cars are meant to be like true to the real life performance of that season. So I mean, obviously we got the Ferraris are gonna do well, and the McLaren's gonna do well. If only. And oh, I went on the grass again. We're going on the grass for the third time. Yep. Can't quite nail that last corner. That's okay. The straight. This is my favorite part of the track. I don't have to do any. I really need to stop talking. Okay. I'm gonna say legal lens only, legal. Yeah, I just wanted to give whoever this guy was, a little, head start. I just want to make it more fair. Yeah, that is why I went over the bumps. Not because I'm not great at this game. Yeah, I've gotten back in the next corner. I want to give myself a challenge. You know, I think the only issue I really have is the fact that half the AI always crash at the beginning. Like, it happened in my Melbourne race as well. Like, half the AI crashed out, which is honestly why I don't mind. Okay, I skipped qualifying, was so that. Don't talk and drive, kids. Two cars in one corner. I'm just gifted and talented and totally doing this. Like, if I was on a wheel, like, I would be nailing this right now, is all I'm saying. The keyboard is definitely not the greatest, but I'm not gonna hold that against the game. Like, if I wasn't too lazy and bothered to set things up correctly, then this would actually be so sick. Like, it is so addicting. And the fact that it's on my laptop means I can literally play this whenever I want now. So, catch this being my new way to procrastinate. You know what, I'm gonna finish this race in 6th. That's an improvement from last week's attempt, okay? So, I will be very happy. And did you speak too soon? The fact I didn't spin out there is beyond, I don't know how that happened. That was so awful. I'm so sorry you have to witness that. Oh my god. Schumacher called on Montoya. Hello, Schumacher. I'm calling. Finishing 6th. Would be a flex my teammates and finish in 2nd, but you know, we move. That was insanely fun though. Like, I love that. I do really love that. Are you gonna let me skip Schumacher's little victory lap there? Thank you.
after that fantastic Italian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the final results.
Okay, so that was F1 99-02, and it was genuinely so much fun. Like, stop, that was a genuinely enjoyable game. Like, I see why it was so popular. Especially if you consider where it's coming out. The graphics aren't even that bad. Like, I would play that game now. Being said, I do play Lego Star Wars. So, again, that was actually very much addictive, and like, I think all F1 games are addictive, but I feel like that one was just so easy to set up. Like, I can pull out my laptop and play this anytime. I don't need to set up the full rig to play it. And I really genuinely like that. I appreciate the little details, and I do see how it really does tie into the real life season, which is very cool. Anyway, that brings this video to a wrap. Comment down below if you want me to do any more sort of gaming content. Again, this is going to be a little mini series. We have a few of these coming out that I'm excited about. Like the video if you liked it, and press the red button to subscribe for more F1, motorsport, and gaming now related content. And I will see you all in the next one. Laters!